County now for you at noon. 2 people are being kept behind bars accused of keeping more than a dozen dogs in unsanitary conditions. On Tuesday, the sheriff's office says it found 2 adult dogs and 11 puppies needing medical care at a home on East Park Avenue in Lexington. We're told all of the animals were taken to the vet. They were tested and they tested positive for parvovirus. Investigators say the dogs had to be put down, sadly. Deputies later arrested Dolores Champion and Dan Tucker on multiple charges of multiple animal cruelty and ordinance violations. They are both in jail without bond. In Greensboro, a person is recovering from serious burns after a van fire. It happened early yesterday morning on Boulevard Way between Westgate City Boulevard and Boulevard Street. Guilford County EMS says that person was sent to the hospital. Greensboro police are continuing to investigate. It's unclear exactly what started the fire. A busy day is wrapping up for the president in Beijing. The White House says deepening economic ties in the war with Iran were key talks in the 2-hour talks that took place today. Alice Barr shares more on how the two sides stress stability in a critical and complicated relationship.
President Trump treated to a lavish state dinner in China.
Extremely positive and productive conversations and meetings today.
Capping a day of fanfare, including a military honor guard, visiting cultural sites, and calling President Xi Jinping a friend.
You're a great leader. Sometimes people don't like me saying it, but I say it anyway because it's true.
An acknowledgement there of the challenges under the surface, including China's restrictions on freedom and U.S. accusations they're trying to steal American AI tech. Trade tensions are top of mind, with leading CEOs along for the trip.
I look forward to trade and doing business.
The White House saying the two sides discussed enhanced economic cooperation, as well as the war with Iran and Strait of Hormuz. China is Tehran's most powerful ally and biggest buyer of Iranian oil.
It's in their interest to resolve this. We hope to convince them to play a more active role in getting Iran to walk away from what they're doing now and trying to do now in the Persian Gulf.
China's top priority is Taiwan, a government spokesperson saying President Xi told President Trump that mishandling the issue could lead to conflict between the U.S. and China. The U.S. is the self-governing democracy's biggest supplier of defensive arms.
U.S. policy on the issue of Taiwan is unchanged as of today and as of the meeting that we had here today. It was raised. They always raise it on their side. We always make clear our position and we move on to the other topics.
China's leader pushing the two superpowers to be partners, not rivals, as President Trump navigates a complex relationship. Despite the Chinese leader's words, rivalry is inevitable as the U.S. and China battle for dominance in the future of technology and in global influence. Secretary of State Marco Rubio saying China's rise cannot come at America's expense. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Tonight, people who call Stokesdale home can give feedback on proposed changes to some of the town's land. The town council will hold a public hearing this evening about reclassifying 2 properties along Highway 158 from agricultural to residential. If approved, the land could be used for up to 46 duplex-style homes. Tonight's public hearing is at 7 inside of the Stokesdale Town Hall.